What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the private server to knock out our casino event, because I've kind of decided about doing this, or jumping over on official, and, kind of talking what we're going to do over there, because I gotta get some more cakes. I'm only at like 2,300, so there will likely be small amounts of money spent, or slightly larger than small amounts of money spent, to get that Valkyrie copy, because, I don't know, I want it. I want it badly, but I said, you know what, no. We're not going to make a video on that today. We're going to knock out the casino event, because I really need to do it, because it's almost over. So, if you guys are wondering what the next events are supposed to be, because this is going to pop up literally right before the new events come out, for official, heroic summon, altar event, I believe, as well. And I want to say something else, but I can't remember on top of my head. Something else. You'll know. I mean, it's going to be a thing. But I believe the next events here for the private server are going to be Prophet Orb and Broken Spaces, which is good. I've got like 200 Prophet Orbs, so I'm ready for that. I could definitely get behind it. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to spin through all of our regular chips. Not all of them. I lied about that. We're going to stop at 264 because math says that's where I need to stop. So that's what we're going to do. Knock that at 264. Hopefully snag this Sleepless off the wheel. Not that I really need him. I mean, I could use him. I've got 4. He would be my 5th Sleepless for a 10-star Sleepless build if I so chose to do that. But mainly, he's Dark Hero, which means it goes in my bag for Heroic Miracles. Not a bad deal. It's never a bad idea to have more dark food anyway if I decide that I don't want to build Sleepless. I've got Sleepless food at least. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to drop these and just tin bomb, tin bomb, tin bomb. Most likely, we'll be jumping into a speedy up bit because, I'm not going to lie, this isn't the most exciting thing to watch in the world. Epilepsy warning. There will probably be lots of flashing lights very quickly as I speed this up like a million times. So just keep that in mind. I am not liable for damages caused. But we're going to do this, spin through this a bunch of times. We pull the Sleepless. We'll obviously stop and try to refresh our wheel and find something new. But with that said, let's get it going. Alright, peeps, we're getting pretty close here. We're at 288, 280. We've got a couple more spins left, like 3-ish, I think. Haven't pulled the hero off the wheel, which I'm not, I don't expect it. It's not like you're supposed to every time you do a casino event. The odds are incredibly low. That's just by nature of how it is. It's 0.1%, which is, oh crap, math. I think it's 1 in 1,000. I feel like that's right. I feel like I've mathed it before. But that's 264 chips. We didn't pull them off, but yes, 0.1%, 1 in 1,000 odds. Generally speaking, it should take you to casino events, or I guess wishing fountain, whatever crap you want to call it, wishing fountain events, to actually pull a hero from the regular casino due to the odds of getting it. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Casino chips are super easy to come by. So, whatevs. We got that done. Not the best wheel for gold, spirit, or, this stuff either. If you guys didn't know, there are varying amounts of this that can roll on your wheel. There's like a low tier, a mid tier, and a high tier. So, sometimes it's better just to focus on getting the best resource wheels rather than a hero. Just keep that in mind. Also, because sometimes it's important to math out how many chips you need. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm just going to tell you how Wrath does it, because it's the easiest way I found to do it. Because for a while, I always sit there and looked, I was like, oh my god, 8 chips, 10 spins, takes forever. What I just did, what I just do, what I do. So I look in here, I look at what the max number is, and I take off 10%, I double it. That's all you got to do. So for 600, that 10% of that 60, pretty easy math, 10% is easy to do with. Double that for 20%, that's going to take you to 120. Take that off 600, what do you end up with? 480 total chips needed for the event. Boom. Now, why do I say 20%? That's because, obviously, it's 20% cheaper to spin 8 chips 10 times than 1 chip every time. You save 20% of your gems, or 20% of your chips. So that's just why I do that. That's the quickest way I found to do it. Just, there we go. But with that said, we've got everything in our bag now. Just pull it all. We can do it all at once. We can just pull it like bam. Rip it off like a Band-Aid, get everything. 8 Profit Orbs, 10 Super Chips. That brings us to a total of 50 Super Chips, which isn't bad. That's not a bad amount of chips. That's actually pretty decent. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to wish something superly. The one thing that is different, okay, the official servers casino is nothing like this. Not that I don't even know why I compare them anymore. They're totally different games, pretty much. They look kind of alike, so whatever. We'll jump in. There is a 2% chance to pull 5-star heroes from the super wheel, which isn't bad. And actually, it means that statistically, with 50 chips, I should absolutely get at least Cruise off this wheel, which isn't bad. I'm down with that. Some people like to take the orange artifact fragments and then skip the wheel and try to do it again. It's actually not a bad idea because you get a lot more orange artifacts that way. You just miss copies of heroes, which it depends on what you think is best. I don't know. I might actually do the orange artifacts. I can get copies easy enough. I mainly wait on food anyway. So I feel like if I pull the orange artifact fragments, I'm just going to next the wheel and find something else. You know what I'm saying? Bam, there we go. We got them. We got some orange artifact fragments, and that's what I needed. So, like, instead of, like, just trying to chug through here and try to grab this Cruise, I'm just going to leave and find a different wheel. I don't really care for Walter. I'll try to be at least semi-selective with what I pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously not Margaret or Emily. Or Aiden. I think that went downhill as I kept refreshing. Let's do a couple gym refreshes here. I've got like 18,000. I'm not super worried about it. We'll go ooh, a Valkyrie. That'd be worth. We'll stop here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll spin a couple of times. I would grab them on the... Oh, got the Valkyrie. Doesn't matter. Hot dog, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a 10 pull right there, baby. Valkyrie and some orange artifact fragments. Now, Valkyrie was nerfed a little bit here on the private server. She's nothing like she was on official. But... still a cool hero to have, and I'm down with that. So let's do a couple more refreshes, I guess. Back to Aiden. That's going to be a no-go. Scary, going for it. Boom. Well, I'll take a Scary. One day I might build him. He's actually a pretty solid unit, so we'll see. We've got the orange artifact fragments already. You know, I'm not refreshing anymore. All right, we're going in. All right, Scary, come off the wheel. Be a pal. I'm telling you what. That's not bad. 2 heroes, I'm good with it. Plus, we got, what is that, 30? The orange artifact fragments, which is not bad. Not bad. We're getting pretty close to getting another one out of here. I guess I got some of these as well. We'll snag those out, like Boom Boom and like Boom. But that brings our profit orbs up to 260. Wow. Wow, that's good. That's why I like the super chips on the private server so much, is those 3 times profit orb pulls. Holy crap, they're great. I have 16,000 branches as well. Honestly, guys, what do I need them for? Like, I've got all the copies of everything I need. I just need food. And that's one thing branches are bad about. Branches are great for getting copies. They suck at getting food. Orb's what you use to get food. Luckily, orb event's coming up next, so I can work on that. But we've got a couple of Valkyries here. I think I've got 1 in my bag now, 2 in my bag. So we're 1 Valkyrie off of a 10-star Valkyrie. That's not a bad deal at all. No DAS Mogs over here on this account, so it might be a while before that dream becomes realized. But yeah, not a bad run. I'm okay with that. We got 2 heroes off the wheel, which is fantastic. Pretty excited about getting that Scary, to be honest. I've got 3 chilling. All right, I've got 3 chilling. I think I've got 1 in the bag now. 2 in the bag, so I've got a potential 10-star Scary just kind of hanging out, wondering what's going to go down. Well, I'll tell you. one day you might get built. Right now, probably not. Probably not right away. I have no mage tech, but it's cool that I got him. I kind of like Scary. He's one of the coolest units in the game, in my opinion. At least he looks that way. Or she. Some people say it's a she. Maybe it is. Could be. Could be a she. What else was I going to do? I think I pushed this the other day. I did. I finally pushed my tower up to the 10-star levels. I hadn't done it in ages. I think it was like 300 in like 20. I want to say it was a horribly low number. So we can do a couple of these, I guess, just for some gameplay. I don't think I'll lose, but I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. We'll run the Griffin to start with. That doesn't cut it. We'll swap over and do the Deer for survivability. I think we'll be okay here. I feel like I hope we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I hope we're going to make it. I think we should, though. Yeah, they're starting to die. Yeah, we got this. Once crims start going down and dying, you're much better off. A little pro tip, well, I guess not a pro tip, but a tip that I've learned from pros, is that if you have struggles with waves like Karim, Demon Hunter, etc., sometimes it's better to not bring an entire team in. Like when you go to fight them, instead of having all these units, Karim, if you guys don't know, if he kills a unit, he gets an attack boost. So if you have a team of 6 Karims fighting your team and you only have like 2 units that are actually going to live, if you carry 4 weak units in, those Karims might one-shot them, and as they kill that weak unit off, they're going to boost their attack, and then it's much harder for your strong units to survive against them. So a lot of the times it's better off to bring just those 2 really good units in and try to beat the Karims that way than to bring in your entire team for an aura and then, you know, die. So just a little tip there if you're having trouble with some of those waves. That's something to look into. Here's a Das Moog wave. This will be fun. I've heard people tell me all the time how to fight this guy. The best way I found to actually stop Das Moogs, it's not to run just a few units because generally speaking they're still going to build their skills up anyway. Your best bet is to use something that drains energy, like Mims. Dark Arthidol is a great counter to it because it's going to drain their energy, and if you can break their chain of skill casts, they can't repetitively skill cast, and that's what makes Das Moog kind of hard to beat, is if they keep chaining that skill back and back and back and back and back, they can put serious damage on you. However, if you can nip that in the bud straight away, that's obviously the way to go. So, here we go. We've got the wave. This will be the 5th one we do. This will be it. Well, no, it's only the 3rd, but it'll be a nice even number to end on. We should be able to take these guys down, I'd hope. But you never know. I'm not, like, sure. With Sigmund's damage boost to warriors, I assume we've got this one pretty much in the bag place. But you don't ever count your chickens till they hatch. That's a good old, ooh, like I said. Look at that. Look at that. We're in Trouble Town now. We started out all cocky, like, yeah, I got this. I got this, no problem. And then I started pooping on my life. And that's what happens. Never celebrate too early, peeps. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I want to beat it now because it's made me salty. It's made me angry. Oh, well, no, duh. We got it now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed victory. We're going to lose again. I said it, so we're absolutely going to lose now. No, I'm pretty sure we can do okay here. With the extra damage versus warriors, being he already has damage extra versus warriors, I feel like Sigmund should be able to take this one down without us having much issues. Yeah, we've already got... Ooh. Man, those skill drops are no joke. Ah, suck it. Sigmund for the win, baby. That's what I'm talking about, team. Go team. Go team. Give me those orbs of prophet nature. It's 265 of those dudes now. We're absolutely ready. Beyond words of readiness for the next deal. I kind of want to buy one of these. But I'm going to save. I'm going to save for the next chest event, just in case. I really like grabbing those guild coins. They are very handy. Speaking of guild coins, it's almost time for Wrathy to branch back out and find another guild. I've farmed solo all the way up to boss 33. Almost killed it, and I think it was 2 hits. This one might have been 3. This one might have been 3. But most of these guys, up until like in the 20s, I was just one-shotting them. Just laid them out flat, spanked them real hard. Feels good. After I beat this guy, I guess we can check in chat real quick, see what my .s is. Boop. How are we looking? 33, 34, and 49. So, yeah. We'll do this boss, one more boss, and then I'm just going to jump out and probably try to find a Pray for Fire guild, and do some PvE grinding there, try to get some more guild coins and max out more tech. I'm actually doing pretty solid tech-wise, for at least I feel like I am. I'm doing okay. I've got Assassin and Priest fully maxed, which is surprising for me because usually I skip speed. I guess speed is here on the priest. But usually I'll skip the speed nodes and not really worry about maxing. I went ahead and did it on this one. I've got warrior max except for speed. I'm working on ranger now for that Valkyrie build that's up and coming. Obviously, potentially a Das Smoke build in the future as well. I'd love to get that going in the way. But after we finish this up, it's just priest, or not, good lord, it's just mage, and then I'm done with tech. Unless tech gets reworked or new levels are added, which I've heard is something the private server is actually debating doing, which doesn't surprise me, and also officials doing the same thing. I don't know if that's coming out today with events. I mean, you guys will know in 30 minutes, but for me, I guess I'll know when you do too. But whatever, I'm recording this before that happens, so you know what I'm saying? Time travel, it's a weird thing. We'll see how it all works out, but there we go. I just wanted to get my wishing coin / casino event, still casino event in my heart. It always will be. It's even funny because the event here is like, wishing fountain, casino prizes. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, it's always casino to me. But whatever. That is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. And tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.